5 from Benny Allen's debut album, Never Knew I Was Country, is We Will Remember, which is just in time for Anzac Day. Now, joining us right now is Benny Allen to tell us a little story behind We Will Remember. Thanks for joining us, Benny.
Thank you so much for having me on.
Tell us the story behind, because obviously you've written this song quite a while ago and then you've recorded it and it's on the album and now we're getting ready to release it. Tell us a little bit of the backstory and the importance it is for you.
Absolutely. Look, it was Anzac Day in 2017, so a couple of years ago now. I was sitting down with my kids on Anzac Day and talking to them about why they had the day off from school. That it wasn't just that, hey, we get a day off. It's the reason we get a day off is because we're supposed to remember the sacrifices that have been made by other people on our behalf. You know, we live in this great country. We have so many cool things that we get to do, like getting public holidays throughout the year and getting time off and being able to listen to music and do all those fun sort of things. And a lot of that is because of the sacrifices that have been made by, you know, other people on our behalf, both, you know, going back to the First World War, but also, you know, every conflict going from there. And even today, where we've still got people serving to protect, you know, the ideals that we all believe are right and correct.
So when you hear about songs about the Anzac, you think, wow, do people need to be careful to make sure they've got the right things in there? Was it easy or was it quite difficult for you to write?
Look, for me, it was quite easy, but I think I tend to write from an inspirational point of view. I will sit there and not write songs for a while, and then when I have an idea, it just flows out of me. And so this was one of those ones where it was about midday on Anzac Day that I had this discussion with the kids, sat down at the piano and sort of worked out the chorus, and then thought, okay, now we need to write a story to go with that. And, you know, by 6 o'clock that night, I was recording a rough demo of it to go, yep, I'm really happy with that. It's one of those things that I think when inspiration really hits you, it just flows out naturally.
When I was in high school, my brother, he was talked to, you know, about the army, came in and said, this is what you should be doing. And he actually joined and spent 20 years in the army. And then after that, he went back to Saudi for 10 years. And he's just coming home this month. So it's just something that, you know, when you said with the school days, that's something that took me back to my childhood. So all the way through the song, through different generations of ages of people as well, there's something in there that people can relate to.
I'm a bit of a history buff. I enjoy reading about that sort of thing, and part of the reason why it was able to just flow at the time was because I knew a lot of those stories, and I've read books on the conflicts, and, you know, but from both sides and that sort of thing, both fictional and non-fictional. When you've got that sort of stuff bouncing around in your head, it is able to just flow out. And a big part of things that strike me as well is that a lot of these, you know, the sacrifices are always made by the soldiers at the front line, and that's, you know, even if they come home, they're not always coming home at 100% fitness, whether that's physically or mentally.
Now, for people who want to get a hold of that, how do they do that?
Best way at the moment that I'd push people towards doing it is to actually buy it through iTunes. And the reason I'm really pushing people to buy it through iTunes is throughout April, any profit that's made through iTunes for We Will Remember will be getting donated to Guitars for Veterans Australia.
And just a little note on that, folks, when you do go to iTunes to do that, take the couple of minutes, because I know it's been a little bit funny trying to get through onto that and, you know, joining up and all that sort of stuff, but take the time and do it, because not only are you helping out an Australian artist, but you're also helping out some vets there that could do with a little bit of a hand up at this stage. Well, Benny, thank you very much for joining us. I hope that our listeners enjoy this song just as much as we do, and obviously yourself as you've written it there. This is Benny Allen and We Will Remember.